Welcome everyone to another Medieval Dynasty survival guide. In today's little episode, we're going to be going over essentially the ultimate guide to hunting a boar. We're going to be doing a little bit of a hunting series, kind of going over hunting some of the predators of the game in Medieval Dynasty, just to give you a few tips and let you know kind of what works and what doesn't work so that you don't waste your time. So we're going to be kind of going after boar because it's kind of like one of the first kind of animals that are around that pose a threat to you. And the good thing is that when it comes to hunting boar, you can kill them kind of like at a beginner level. With beginner level tools, I should say. And so if you want to do that, here's essentially kind of like a look at some of the weapons that work well and that don't work well. Warning, totally might die. So with that said, I'll just put my little header on here so we can keep an eye on my health. But let's get into this. So where can we primarily find boar? So boar tend to hang out in the woods, the thicker parts of the woods. I happen to have a pack right around where I am currently set up. If you go to your little map here, you can see we have like a little boar spawn right here. So we're gonna go hunting there. Obviously, if you're super new to the game, these guys will pop up as you explore. So you just kind of do a little bit of running around, and eventually, if you discover a spawn point, it'll automatically show up. You can also speak to one of the hunters. I think there's one. Is it in Lesnica? It might be. It's either Lesnica or Rolnica, where they have hunter NPCs. You can actually ask them to mark certain animals on your map, and they will do so. Obviously, you have to pay for that service. But that's something that you can do as well if you just can't figure out where certain animals are and you don't want to run around trying to find them. That is something that you can do too. But we have a little boar spawn right over here, so we're just gonna kind of head on over. And the first way that we're gonna attempt to kill this boar is with a regular stone axe, the very first kind of tool weapon that you get in the game. So our question here is, can a stone axe kill a boar? First we have to find them though, obviously. So we'll take a little look around. There's some badgers. I think I'm getting all turned. Oh, well, yes, of course. I don't have enough seeds for the autumn season, so not too surprising there that they're yelling at me about that. Oh, there's our first quarry right there. Okay, so we're gonna kind of run in there. And boar, they take a hot moment to kind of do that. And if you can quick get in, you can actually get a hit in before they start to hit you. No, come back. Get back here. Yeah. So clearly, we can kill a boar with just a stone axe. You will probably get hurt, like I did, but it is possible. So if you're in a desperate kind of, oh no, I'm being attacked by a boar, can I kill them? Well, I have a stone axe. There's a very good chance. I would say try to stick with the headshots if you can, and when they are kind of doing that little whatever noise they're squealing, I guess, that they're making, try to get in and hit them as soon as you can, because that'll give you kind of an extra hit before they start to do any damage to you. So there you go, stone axe. That is one way to kill a boar. Perhaps not the best, because you do get a little owie in the process. I have, there we go. I was gonna say, let's drink a little potion. Not that it does really much, because hello, but a little something something. So our second our little test method, I guess, or our method of hunting is with a bow, and primarily we're going to be using a bow with stone arrows. Let me put some more. There we go. A little bit more than 3, just in case. And we're going to do the same thing. I might have to reload because I don't know how many boar spawn in this area. We'll find out. Oh, there's one right there. So obviously the great thing about the bow is that you can hit them from range. So you just, if you haven't used the bow before, you just hold right click to kind of aim it. Hold left to pull back, and we'll just kind of aim a little bit above. Where are you going? Why are you running away? Why are you running away already? I mean, that was pretty good-ish headshot, I'd say. And if you're a terrible shot like me, you might miss a few bajillion times before you eventually kill this guy. I just hit the tree, didn't I? I'm really good at this. All right. So after like missing a million times, we did bring him down. It only took well, I mean, it took more than one arrow. Let's be honest. But in the actual hitting process, it really only took 2 arrows. And I think part of that is because I did get a headshot on that, which I think does a pretty good, decent amount of damage. So if you are hunting with a bow, obviously, really good way to bring down Boar. I mean, he didn't charge at us at all. We got that, we got out of that without getting injured. Make a lot of arrows if you're terrible at aiming like me. And obviously, if you get a headshot, prepare for it to run off because it will do that. I think all the animals do that too, as I recall. If they start to feel threatened, they'll take off. So you kind of have to chase them down a little bit. Obviously, with a stone arrow, look at that, or arrows at all. There's a potential you can hit it as he's running away if your aim is better than mine, which it probably is because let's be honest, that was pathetic. But here we go. We have our second boar that we've killed with a bow. Honestly, so far, method number 2 with a bow is definitely the best thing to do with a boar, just because that did not come at us at all. No injuries, nothing like that. So. Can you take down a boar with standard bow and stone arrows? Yes, and apparently it just took 2 shots for us. But granted, again, that's because we got a headshot. So if we didn't get a headshot, it might have taken like a few more hits potentially. So let me just double check. Okay, it looks like maybe we have killed the entire population of boar here. So there's another one that's like over here. We'll quick run over there. I'll mark the area. And our last method, do a quick run over here. The last method that we are going to attempt to kill this boar with is with a wooden spear. Now, a wooden spear is another weapon that you get at the very beginning of the game. You make it out of a log, so all you need is just like a single log to make a spear. And I guess there's like 2 ways that you can use spears. You can either stab them, or you can throw it like a throwing spear, right? I don't think, if I recall, I don't think the wooden spears have very good durability. So we're gonna throw the spear and see if that is maybe a better method. And obviously, if it comes at us, we can always use it to try and defend ourselves. But that is going to be our goal next, is to see if we can kill a boar with a wooden spear. Now, granted, my health is like a little bit down, so it's not going to be like a perfect test. We might have to like reload potentially if it kills me, just to give it a fresh start. But let me actually first get our guy here. I made a few because I don't trust my aim as well as you guys saw, for a good reason. It's a moose. We're not hunting moose yet. That'll be some other time. Okay, so we should have our friends here somewhere. Yeah, I know. Oh, it's these guys might come attack me actually, because I thought they get a little aggressive during the autumn, but he hasn't noticed me yet. Yeah, me too, man. All right, there's our friend there. Okay, so we're gonna try and throw these, and we'll see how we do, right? Oh, beautiful. Oh, he's running. Oh, that was terrible. No, come back, please. Oh, no, he's about a friend. Oh, good, his friend is running. Yeah. So, obviously, if you are throwing spears, you can also... Can I collect these? You can also use them to kill the boar. Obviously, we threw it, so, we used that method rather than just the stabby method. We can... How many? I have 3 left after that. So, it took, what was it, 3, I think, spears to take it down. If you don't, again, miss terribly like I did. I'm never going to find these again. I just shouldn't even bother because I'm never going to find them. So you can obviously use a standard wooden spear to kill boar as well. Not bad. We kind of got a little bit lucky because I think we got a little bit of a headshot in there as well, or at least very close to one. So if you can do the same thing, you might be able to bring it down a little bit faster, and throw another one at it while it's coming at you, and hopefully it'll run away and not hurt you. Obviously, if he chose to come at us and we didn't hit him again, we'd be a little one-on-one, and considering where my health is currently, he'd probably take me out. So obviously, yes, wooden spears, potentially a useful thing to kill Boar with. But I would say out of all of that, perhaps the bow and the stone arrows are the best way to take down a Boar. So if you have those, if you can make that, go for it. If you can't make that, maybe if you can make a lot of wooden spears, that's not too terrible either, because there's a chance that you can kill the Boar before it comes after you, and wrecks your day. And then if you're really out of luck, and all you have is a stone axe, and you're desperate. Oh, you know what? Let's just see how this goes. This spear is honestly so terrible. Oh, this guy's definitely gonna murder me. But you can see too that there we go. You can see too that the durability on that wooden spear went down so fast. So if you only had like one wooden spear on you and you're just trying to stab this guy, it wouldn't go well. So if you do want to just stab the Boar, take more than one spear at the very least, probably like 5 or so. You never know. And good luck to you on that particular method. But yeah, so that's about it for like our fighting our Boar or hunting our Boar. Bow, wooden spears, throwing style, and stone axe in that order. The other kind of like little tips I'll give you is obviously Boar do travel in like little packs. There's like usually there's like the Boar, and then sometimes they have like a partner. Sometimes they have 2 partners hanging around. So be aware of that, because if one sees you, there's a good chance that if its partner comes up, it's going to come and attack you too, unless obviously it's scared off like that other one was. We were lucky in that regard. So be mindful of that. Try to kind of like isolate them if you can, because if you have a bunch of them after you, there's a very good chance that they'll probably kill you between all of them. So watch out for packs. Again, try to attack them before they, while they're doing their little snorty thingy, because again, that's just like an extra attack that you get before they start to damage you. And that's really about it. Like, other than that, just maybe if they are charging at you, kind of try and back away a little bit. They have good reach, so depends on kind of like what kind of weapon you're using, but you might be able to attack them without them attacking you. But that's about it for our guide here. Other than just like the methods themselves, if you're wondering, why should you bother going to hunt Boar? They're actually really good for producing meat and leather. So if you want to, if you're tired of hunting down rabbits and you want something that's actually worth your time, Boar is a good choice, because I think you get like, wow, gosh, I don't even know, like a good handful of meat, that's for sure, and a really good amount of leather too. So if you're your play style, your playthrough, whatever is, you're doing like your hunter play style essentially, start off with Boar, especially the beginning part of the game. There you can drop a good amount of materials just to really get you started. But that is our friend the Boar. Hopefully you found this guide helpful. At the very least, I hope it helps you, save your time on what kind of weapons you make. You don't have to go too advanced to kill Boar if you don't want to. You can do it just with a standard bow and some stone arrows, or even just with a bunch of wooden spears. So thanks so much for watching, guys. We will see you in the next episode, which will probably be another hunting guide. We've got a few animals to get through, so if you have any questions, do ask in the comments. But until then, keep surviving and keep thriving.